Ever stopped yourself from doing something just because you thought, what will people say? Yeah, we've all been there. You had an idea, a dream, a truth, but you paused. Not because you couldn't, but because you were afraid of what people might think. This video, it's for that moment. The moment you started shrinking. The moment you started hiding. The moment you forgot who you really are. It's time to stop living for their opinions and start remembering your purpose. Because this is your life, and it's time to take it back. They never told you how loud silence could be, especially the kind that follows a decision you're afraid to make. It's not the noise that breaks you, it's the question, what will people say? That question doesn't come from your voice. It's borrowed, handed down like an old warning. It comes from people who were too scared to live fully, and now they want you to be scared too. You heard it when you were young. You didn't understand it then, but you felt it. When you tried to be different. When you asked too many questions. When you stood out. Someone gave you a look, or said something small, and suddenly, you stopped. What will people say? It followed you as you grew. You chose what felt safe, what looked right, what didn't make noise. You stayed in jobs that drained you, in friendships that silenced you. You laughed when you wanted to cry. You said yes when everything in you screamed no, and the world clapped. They said, look at you, so polite, so proper, so good. But deep down, you knew you were shrinking. Every choice you made wasn't about what you wanted. It was about who you didn't want to disappoint. You wore the mask. And after a while, you forgot what your real face looked like. Until one night, you couldn't sleep. Not because of fear, but because of truth. A small voice inside you whispered, this isn't it. You tried to ignore it, tried to drown it with noise and routine. But the voice got louder, because the life you're pretending to love is quietly killing you. And still that old ghost returned. What will people say? But here's what no one tells you. They'll talk no matter what. If you play small, they'll say you wasted your gift. If you grow big, they'll say you've changed. If you speak up, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you're too soft. If you leave, you're selfish. If you stay, you're a fool. They will talk. Not because of you, but because your courage makes them uncomfortable. Your truth reminds them of what they gave up. Your freedom makes them feel trapped. So yes, they will talk. Let them. Let them say you're different. Let them say you're wild. Let them say it doesn't make sense. Because one day, when the noise is gone, and you're living a life that finally feels like yours, you'll realize they don't live with your choices. You do. So speak your truth. Take that risk. Say what you mean. Leave if you need to. Start over if you must. Live boldly, love fully, laugh loudly.